currently at the top of Tandle Hills, Monday night, late. I'm just going to have a cup of tea. Good tip, if it gets too cold you can always tip your feet. The thing is, if you're going to start night riding, obviously you need some lights. Now I've been riding at night for a long time, so I've upgraded through the times. When I first started riding, it was a cheap battery that you probably get in the pound shop now. Sorry, cheap light you probably get in the pound shop nowadays. So it wasn't great, but we still managed, and you can too if you want to start night riding. You don't have to spend £400 or something like this. This is an Exposure 6-pack. It's pretty much top of the range. They do a few different versions of it, but the idea behind this one, it's let me see, 3,600 lumens. If you wonder what a lumen is, it's a measurement of light. You can kind of approximate 1 lumen to be as bright as a candle. It's got 6 LEDs in it, hence the name 6-pack, and it's also got 12 programs on it. They are a British company. The 12 programs will give you a difference in time and brightness. So I tend to run this on a program 4, which gives you about 12 hours on low, about 6 on medium, and about 2.5 on high. And it even has a mode called reflex in it, which is mode number 1. You ride for 20 minutes, it learns your riding with the gyroscope in there and the accelerometer, and then it can adjust the brightness and save your battery or give you the power when you need it. That's a handy feature, but it does say in the instructions, if you ever use these on the road, never use that mode because it can brighten and dazzle drivers. So one of these will set you back around 400 quid. But if you were thinking of getting one, if you wait till summer, they do generally drop in price 10 to 20%. Although I know currently in the UK there is no stock of these bad boys. They just brought out a new version of Mark 11. It's slightly brighter. Every time they bring out a new version, they're slightly brighter, and the batteries generally get a bit better as well. But on the flip side, if you do want to start night riding and you haven't got 400 quid to spend on one of these lights, they do a Max D, which is one behind, which is one below, and a few others below this. But there is the total opposite end of the scale, something I use for maybe 2 or 3 years, and that's a China. Well, it's generically called the Chinese light. Whether they're made in China or not, I do not know. But the one I opted for was called the SolarStorm. And I've got one down here. Let me just switch the lights around. So this is the SolarStorm. You see it? Turn off. It's got 2 LEDs in there. You'll see when you buy these, you can get these off Amazon or eBay. They retail about 20 quid to maybe 30 quid. They have an exaggerated lumen on. They generally say about 5,000 lumens, when in fact you're probably looking at about maybe 900 lumens per LED. 2's enough. It's a good spread and a good spot. If you get one in your head and also one in your bars, then you should be golden. This is the battery pack, so they are attached. You can just attach this with a strap to your bars. This is a 6-cell. The more cells you've got, the longer your battery's going to last. So if you can keep hold with 4 or 6 cells, they do sell them with 2. They're about 15 quid, but I wouldn't bother. 6 should keep you going for about 4 or 5 hours. So we've got 3 modes. We've got medium, low and high. One of these on your bars. They're nowhere near as good as the 6-pack, but these will get you going. And then start night riding if you decide you want to progress it more. You can do. There you go. A bit foggy as well, so decent enough. 2 of these should be. If you get one of these for your helmet, they just attach with a rubber band. I don't know if you can see there, and that should go through the top of your helmet. It's easy to swap out, and the same on your bars, you can go through there. When you use these, it's good to just have your bars on when you climb or riding on the flat, etc. Then when you come to a descent, bang them on full beam, put the one on your head on, and that way you can serve in battery between the 2, and you should be able to ride for 5 or 6 hours if you wanted, depending on what you want to do. Again, you probably could use these on the road, but I wouldn't recommend using more than low, medium at a push. It's not nice on the drivers, and they won't appreciate it one bit. So these are the SolarStorm. There's a few other makes of them. Don't bother going more than 2 LEDs because it's just going to absolutely cane your battery, and you're not going to get any use out of them. You'll get half an hour and then that's it, you're stuck. So there's a 2 inspections. Get some of these if you want to start riding. Some people do doubt the quality of these batteries, so if you're scared of it, I would also say don't put them on charge and go out or go to bed. Put them on charge in the garage. Some people like to put them in a tin. They just don't trust them. I wouldn't like to say the ways, but I've been using them for years and never had any problem with it. Beam comparison. This is the SolarStorm. That's off, obviously. Low, medium, high. The fog's going to give it a greater kind of like reflection. Put the light. This is the exposure. You've got a handy little LED display at the back to give you an estimation. That's low. You can see that's brighter than the other one. Anyway, let's flick it to medium. Oh, sorry, high. From there, high is awesome. And then let's go to medium, which is pretty much what I ride on most of the time. And there you go.
Funky roots in there.